lighting up the night sky over Beirut, strike after strike launched by Israel, shattering any hope that it would heed pleas to stop escalating attacks on Lebanon. The attacks have targeted the densely populated suburb of Dahiyeh, but the Israelis also struck areas further south, including targets around the southern city of Tyre. One of the largest attacks on Beirut in decades began as dusk fell over the city and continued long into the night. It began with 10 massive strikes targeted Dahiyeh. The aftermath in this residential neighborhood was devastating. Rescuers and nearby residents rushed to search the rubble for survivors. Dahiyeh has been hit by Israel several times this week, but Friday's attacks are by far the largest.
The strike felt like an earthquake. The ground was shaking. I was on the 7th floor in the southern suburbs and saw a strange, massive fire. The entire building was shaking, and it has affected me psychologically.
It was a painful strike, with innocent civilians affected. What can we say? They are a bunch of criminals. The Lebanese are not fighting them or bombing buildings like they are.
Israel's military was quick to justify bombing a heavily populated civilian neighborhood, saying it struck a major Hezbollah command center and weapons depot.
Hezbollah's central headquarters was intentionally built under residential buildings in the heart of the Dahiyeh in Beirut, as part of Hezbollah's strategy of using Lebanese people as human shields.
But it's clear many of the victims in Dahiyeh, home to about 700,000 people, are civilians. The U.S. has been pushing Israel to negotiate a ceasefire with Hezbollah and says the strikes on Dahiyeh won't achieve that aim. But Secretary of State Antony Blinken was still quick to defend Israel's actions.
The question is not, does Israel have a right to deal with existential threats to its security and enemies across its borders with the avowed intent to destroy Israel? Of course it does. But the question is, what is the best way to achieve its objectives? We believe the diplomatic course is the best one.
Israel says its strikes on Lebanon are aimed at stopping Hezbollah's attacks and allowing displaced Israelis to return to the north. With the latest attack on Beirut and the south, Israel has once again made it clear that bombing residential buildings is no obstacle to that goal. Ali Hashem, Al Jazeera, Tyre, Southern Lebanon.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.